Matt, did you know when I was a kid, they told me to twiddle my thumbs when I was done with my homework fast?
Why?
So I had something to do. But then, you know what I eventually did instead?
Huh?
Played sports.
Good call.
Yeah. Stay sports smart. This is Baloun, Ben.
Sports! Then we're going to start out with NFL today. There's a big free agent shindig going on right now. Let's hear about that. What do you think's going to happen?
Well, I'm going to cover just some of the major signings or releasings that happened today. First one, Mike Wallace signs a 5-year deal with the Dolphins, and that's $30 million guaranteed money, and that's a pretty big acquisition there. You know, Mike Wallace is one of the better wide receivers available for the free agent market right now, so that was interesting to see. Anthony Fasano, a tight end for the Dolphins, reached a 4-year deal with the Chiefs, and Tony Gonzalez is going to stay with the Falcons, which is great to hear because Tony Gonzalez had a great season. He's second all-time on the receptions list, so it'll be great to see him do one last season and try and maybe pull himself up into first or at least get close because he's a great player and I really respect him for what he's done. Paul Kruger, here on the Ravens, signed with the Browns for a 5-year, $40 million contract, and then two releases that happened. Nnamdi Asommugha of the Eagles was released, and Ryan Fitzpatrick was released by the Bills.
Alright, well, that sounds about right. What do you think are the most surprising ones?
If I had to pick, probably Ryan Fitzpatrick being released is a pretty big surprise because he actually was a pretty good quarterback for them in 2011. 2012 wasn't a great season for him, but he's definitely a potential starting quarterback somewhere, so I think that'll be surprising too, just to see where he ends up. Another one was Tony Gonzalez for me. I did not think he was coming back, so to see him come back and sign a deal with the Falcons was great to see. It was exciting, and I'm excited to see how he does this season.
He wears turtlenecks.
That's not true.
I've seen it.
Matt, since I messed up with the
Right, Ben?
NFL putting the NBA in there, we'll just pretend I didn't, and let's go to the NHL.
Good thing you said that because I got NHL news. I'm going to kick it over and say that there is a bad situation going on in Philadelphia. If the Flyers lose 2 more games to the New Jersey Devils, they will not make the playoffs, and there's no way they can get out of it, which puts a lot of pressure on them for the next games coming up. And with David Clarkson on the Devils, it's going to be tough for them. So we'll see how that goes. And
is that true?
What?
The Flyers are going to not make playoffs, so they lose 2 more games to the Devils?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, that's it for the NHL news. Let's kick it over to college basketball.
Well, I wouldn't really want to kick the ball, but, I mean, maybe throw it over to college basketball, whatever.
Speaking of kick.
Well, speaking of kick, I mean, let's just save it for later, Matt, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Don't worry, you'll get it in. So for college basketball, we got some more conference tournament games going on. It is awesome. I'm loving it. Are you loving it?
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it. So a couple teams that are playing on Tuesday night here for conference tournament games, we won't be able to cover those because we're not going to be able to stay up late enough to film for that. But North Dakota State and South Dakota State are playing for the Summit League Conference Championship, Wright State and Valparaiso for the Horizon League, and Mount St. Mary's and LIU Brooklyn for the Northeast Conference Championship. So we'll have 3 more teams make it to the dance this year after tonight, and I don't know, Matt. I think that out of the teams that could make the tournament with these 6 teams here, I'm liking probably South Dakota State to make a run. They got Nate Wolters over there. He threw down a 50-plus point game this year, so he knows how to score. And overall as a team, they're not doing too bad. They've beaten some pretty good teams. I'd like to see them maybe make a Sweet 16 run this year. So
I'm saying SDSU as well.
Yeah. I mean, you can look at this commercial, but, you know, it's only going to last, what, 20 seconds? Oh, how many seconds?
Probably like 15.
No, like 30?
No. 5.
30 seconds? But 30 seconds makes me think of something else.
You mean the 30-second wrap-up?
Yeah. You want to start it off?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Barcelona beats AC Milan 4-0. Messi scores 2 goals and amazes the crowd. They advance to the quarterfinals of the Champions League.
Manny Ramirez signs a $25,000 contract with a Taiwanese team. I don't know why he'd do this. I don't know. He's crazy.
Wish this worked.
That would have been awesome. What? Pau Gasol returns to his first extensive basketball workout on Tuesday and says he has minimal discomfort.
If there's any way to celebrate a goal, it's like this.
Alright guys, thank you for watching today. Anything we talked about is in the description down below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We love it. And we will see you guys again on Cardigan Friday.
Oh, put on your cardigans.
Woo!
This just in. Humans are teaching aliens how to play baseball.
What?
What's your favorite sport, Ben?
I'm gonna have to go with the beanbag toss.
Nice choice.
What about yours?
Log rolling.
Have you ever thought about if sports didn't exist? Me neither. I don't want to think about that.
Never thought of it.
Don't. Just don't.
Wait, I just thought about it.
No, stop. We gotta go.